YouTube, what's good? It's your boy Yo, best that ever fucking did it. True winner, 6 p.m. back with some college basketball for Saturday, the best day to bet some college hoops. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe, leave me a like, comment your top 3 picks on the board, man. I like seeing what y'all, cooking up for the day, what y'all top plays is too. I'm learning from y'all as well. So keep on dropping y'all shit. And join my Telegram chat, right? And the link is in the description below. So free till March. Then we're gonna do a monthly subscription so we could all make bread. Top plays of the day, cashing, bankroll builder, cash for Friday. We had the over on Charleston Southern, St. Louis money line, and then the last game on the slate we had Colorado State plus the 4.5 to build our bankroll up. Cashed out. We were one off though. We did have another ticket going with the best plays on the board. We were 5 out of 6. Colorado State let us down, man. Let us down with 21 fucking turnovers. We can't do nothing about that. That's a season high. Them boys is bogus for that. But anyway, we gonna make hella money today as well. So let's pick our spots. Don't go over crazy. Don't be over greedy. There's so many good games today. Super heavy good slate. We have to make profit. Starting off with the first games, and like I said, it's a beautiful scroll. Look at all these damn games, y'all. It's too many games. The books can't get all these games right. All of these spreads, they got a lot of these teams that should not be underdogs. Let's find them. Let's make money off of it. I got to go through these teams, though, as fast as I can. I can't go deep into depth with everything just for the video's sake. And let me know in the comments what kind of videos y'all like. Y'all like for me to deep dive into every game and the hour-long videos, or do y'all prefer the 25-minute, 30-minute videos? Let me know in the comments below. But let's start right off with Bellarmine, North Florida. North Florida's 2-8. Bellarmine's 3-7 in their last 10 games. Bellarmine is the better team, but I can't get there with either side. Give me the over. I think there's no defense going to be played in this one. All defense is left on the bus. Give me the over. Mississippi, Ole Miss at Kentucky. Kentucky's laying 10, and I think I lay it with Kentucky. Kentucky can pull away from a team like Ole Miss. Ole Miss has a couple bad losses, and Southern Mississippi pretty much almost beat them outright. Like, they're not a real team you could trust on the road. That 3-1 road against the spread record is misleading as fuck. Do not trust Ole Miss. Give me Kentucky. I'll lay the spread. Them boys hot right now. You do not want to get in the way of Kentucky right now. Mercer Bears. I'm taking them boys again. Money line, and I like the over. Last time we seen these two teams play this year, this was a 102-92 or some shit like that. 190. Come on, man. That's 30 points over this total. A lot of space, a lot of cushion for us to go over the total again. Give me the over, strongest play, and I like Mercer to sweep them boys in the regular season. Vanderbilt on the road against Mississippi State, and I'm taking Vanderbilt to get right after a beatdown. They just got their ass handed to them against a weak team, one of the teams to pick on in the SEC. Give me Vanderbilt. Lay it with the boys. They win by double digits. Hofstra is 2-point underdogs on the road against William & Mary. William & Mary just looked absolutely great last game. Very high performance. They never let us go to William & Mary. But like I said, man, William & Mary just put up a clinic last game, and they're 8-0. They were 7-0. We got proved wrong, man. We faded William & Mary last game. They showed up. They showed out. I think they have a down spot in this one, though, man. Hofstra did also absolutely lose the fucking game outright after being up big time halftime. Outright loss to North Carolina A&T. So I'm not really jumping on the board to get Hofstra really right now, but I do think William & Mary regresses to the medium. Give me Hofstra plus the points. American, Holy Cross. Give me American plus the points. UNC, Virginia, and this is a tight matchup. Like This Virginia team is a different team we've seen from the past years. 5 years ago, 5 years and on, like we've seen this Virginia team be straight defense, 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 defense. Them boys is offensive now, so they ass is different. This is a different University of Virginia team. This is why the total is set so high. I got to go with the under, though, man. I think we see Virginia, as you can see, their last 5 or 6 games, they've been all unders. They're back on their under. As conference play started, they started to go back to the old traditional Virginia under type of basketball. Give me the under. As we've seen the last 5 meetings between these two teams, gone under this total. The last 4 out of the last 5, only one total has gone over this total in the last 5 meetings. I gotta go with the under, and I think it's too many points for Virginia to be laying. Give me UNC plus the points. I do think Virginia wins the game, though. Virginia wins, UNC covers with an under. Elon plus 3.5 against College of Charleston, and I gotta go with Elon. College of Charleston kind of banged up right now, and they're not playing good basketball. Whenever you trust these boys, they just kind of just find a way to fuck it up. Duke is laying 18 at the house, and I'm laying it with Duke. Wake Forest is not ready. They can't compete with a team like this for 40 minutes. 3-7 against the spread already in their last 10 games. It's not going to get better here. Give me Duke, lay the spread. UNC Wilmington, 17-3. They just took a defeat at the hands of another good team in the conference, and they got their hands full again with Hampton. I'm going to keep continuing to fade UNC until they get off of this slide against the spread. They're 1-8 in their last 9 games against the spread, 2-6 against the spread on the road, 6-12 against the spread on the year. Give me Hampton Pirates plus the 4 at home. Brown, Princeton's laying 6, and I don't think it's a good thing. I do think Princeton can win this game. They should win this game. This is where they got all their wins at, 6-1 at the house. But Brown keeps it close. Give me Brown plus the points. Princeton should win the game outright, though. But Brown covers. Towson, North Carolina A&T. North Carolina A&T got this comeback win against Hofstra. Head is hanging high. This is a letdown spot for Towson. Towson has an immaculate defense. Way better defensive, talented, and look at the damn free throw. The difference on the free throw line. Let's pull it up. Where you at, Towson? What this is at 12 o'clock games. Where them boys at? There they go. Last 5 matchups all went to Towson. Towson is gonna beat these boys down. I'm landing with Towson all day long, man. I think this is a letdown spot like no other. Before this Hofstra win from the holy North Carolina Aggies, they've lost the last 4 to 5 games. I don't know if not more. Lost the home game to Elon by 5. Lost on the road to Stony Brook by 1. Lost on the road to William and Mary by 8. Lose to Hampton on the road by 20-21. They're not hanging with Towson. Towson's coming off a road win against Elon. Beat them boys up by 13. A home victory against Drexel by 1. Home victory against College of Charleston by 9. On the road, went on the road to beat Northeastern. Handled them by 9. I think this is right where it should be. This is a double-digit loss for North Carolina A&T Aggies. Give me the Towson Tigers. Monmouth, Campbell. Campbell is laying 5, and I'm landing with Campbell. Campbell sneaky good at home. I can't go against them at home. Monmouth has no road prowess. They come in there. They just a home team. You could back Monmouth at the house, not on the road. Maryland is catching a little bit too many points, and I must admit it. And I love this Michigan State team. We've been on Michigan State damn near every single game. Give me Michigan State. I think they win this game comfortably, 15+. But I don't know about a 19-20. It might be a backdoor spot, but they should have no problem getting in the 20s, blowing this team out. Give me Michigan State minus the points. North Carolina State, 7-point favorites on the road at Pitt. And I think this is a letdown spot here. Pitt snaps the skid they're on. They're in a little bit of a skid. They won 1 out of their last 6 games, So they're 1-5 to start the conference play. They're ass. You know what I mean? Pittsburgh is damn ass, losing outright to Boston College last game out. But North Carolina State is damn good, man. Them boys are better than these teams. But emotional win on the road against Clemson. I think this is a little bit of a letdown spot. We've seen them look shaky a little bit against Boston College and Georgia Tech, who on the auto fade list. I got to go with Pittsburgh plus the points. North Carolina State money line. Clemson laying the 8 on the road against this Georgia Tech team that we had on auto fade all year. I'm going to auto fade again. I got to go with Clemson. After that emotional overtime loss to North Carolina State last game, I think they bounced back against a weak-ass Georgia Tech team. Georgia Tech is super ass. I got to go with my boys. Clemson on the spread and money line. Nebraska laying the 5. Undefeated still. Number 7 in the world. On the road facing Minnesota. Minnesota's only 5-point underdogs. And Minnesota's in a little slump right now. Losers of their last 4 in a row. I think Minnesota covers. I ain't even going to hold you guys. I'm just going to instantly take Nebraska money line, though, because I just can't get there until they lose. I just got to keep backing them. You know what I mean? Nebraska is 19-0 for a reason. I think Minnesota keeps it close. Probably a one-possession game, one-possession shot at the end. I got to go with Minnesota cover. Last 5 meetings between these two teams, Nebraska has not covered by more than 5 points. It's in the pudding, man. Minnesota, they only played 1 home game in their last 5 matchups too. Minnesota has won that home matchup, so Nebraska ain't beat Minnesota at the house in a long time, man. I gotta go with Minnesota plus the points, but I think Nebraska improves to 20-0. Niagara at Sacred Heart. Sacred Heart is 4-4 at the house, 10-point favorites. Give me Niagara to lose the game by double digits. Sacred Heart can beat this team by 10. I wouldn't bet on it, but it's the only side I can pick. EIU, Eastern Illinois, 1-9 on the road out of 10 games versus Morehead State. And we had Morehead State as the player of the day. The other day, we had them -7. They won by 6 against a sorry-ass Western Illinois team, the worst team in the division. So I know Eastern Illinois is better on the road than they are at home against the spread-wise. I can't get there with Eastern Illinois, though. I think Morehead State is the better team, no doubt about it, in the better position right now at home. Give me Morehead State money line, but I wouldn't lay the spread, though. Georgetown at Providence. Providence, 6-point favorites. Playing a little bit better basketball than Georgetown this year. I got to go with Providence on the money line. Villanova is 10.5-point underdogs at Connecticut. UConn, this great UConn team was ranked number 2. They have been ass against the spread. 2-8 at home out of 10 games, 10 home games. This is non-conference included. Them boys have covered 2 games out of 10. I can't get there with UConn against the spread. I do think they win the game. They're 18-1. I get it. They are number 2. I know they win the game. But Villanova can keep this within single digits. Give me the damn points with Villanova. UConn to win. RMU, Robert Morris, faded their weak ass last game. And that shit immediately backfired, boy. They instantly beat the dog shit out of Milwaukee, but that's Milwaukee. Like I said, it was a no-bet game, though. I never bet on it, but I ghost betted it, though. That bitch did not hit my ghost bet, but definitely, though, we faded the Robert team, and that motherfucker cashed. North Dakota won that outright, so we fading any Robert Morris teams, and this is a Green Bay team that we got to fade too, man. Green Bay so fucking ass. But they did get the backdoor cover for us, so I can't argue. They made our ticket cash, so I think Green Bay covers another spread here. Plus the 6, give me Green Bay. South Carolina on the road at fucking Texas A&M. The Aggies, they've been playing good basketball. 8-2 in their last 10. 11-1 at the crib. Laying 10 against one of the weaker teams in this damn conference, man. The SEC is loaded. This is not one of the good teams that they're facing. This is South Carolina. Mediocre. They have 1 road win 3 losses on the road. South Carolina, last couple road games. Auburn, 4-point loss. Arkansas beat you by what? 34. God damn. You lost at home to Georgia. LSU, you got a good road win on LSU. That's your best win of conference play. Oklahoma is ass. So that's a good win at home. You should win against Oklahoma at home. I don't think they fare well against this Texas A&M team. Give me Texas A&M. Lay the spread. Temple, minus the 12. UTSA, give me the damn Temple. Owls, lay the spread. I do think UTSA is a little bit fishy at the house, though. They can shoot a little bit. They got a little bit of three-point team percentage. They aren't the worst three-point shooting team, so be careful against the spread. But I think Temple has no problem with this team. Have they played already this year? Like I said last time we seen these two teams play, yeah, they did play already. It was a 19-point loss for UTSA. Temple had them by 9 at the half, finished the game up 19. Like I said, man, UTSA, 4 of 21 for 3, way under their season average, so they can kind of shoot a little bit better the next game. I kind of see them shooting a little bit better at home. So don't expect a 19-point win, but I do think they could win by at least 9 to 8 points comfortably, 7 points. Drop this down to 7 points, it's automatic cash. Youngstown State at Milwaukee, just the team we're looking for. Give me Youngstown State. Yeah, we on that. And Youngstown State has been terrible. We have been fading this team against the spread. They are 1-8 against the spread in their last 9 games. We've been taking advantage of that. That's why we took Green Bay last game plus the 7.5. They won. Youngstown won the game by 7 exactly. So we got the hook cover. I think we see Youngstown State breaks that streak though. Against a Milwaukee team. Milwaukee's just super bad. I can't get there with them at all. They're 1-10 on the road. Youngstown State money line should be a no sweat bet. Illinois State, Belmont. Belmont is the better team. But I love this Illinois State team. They are dogs. They got dogs over there. They got fucking dogs over there. I'm telling you. Give me Illinois State plus the points. Belmont, money line. Northern Kentucky on the road playing Wright State. They did take care of business last game. I ain't going to hold you. They was laying 15 against Cleveland State. Them boys lost outright. After a good stretch of starting off the conference play, they beat Oakland twice, and Oakland's probably the team to beat, one of the teams to beat in this conference. Northern Kentucky though is solid in their own right. You know what I mean? Northern Kentucky, they not no punks. You can't just fade these boys. But I see their last game outright. They did play a shitty game, but they beat up on a couple good amount of teams. I think they are the better team right now, though. You know what I mean? Wright State probably has the better roster. I got to go with Northern Kentucky plus the points. Texas State at JMU, and I'm not going with JMU in any spreads. Give me Texas State plus the points. No bet. Delaware, Liberty, 14, 15-point spread for Liberty. Them boys have been on a heater, 10-0 at the house, 16-3 on the year. They could be ranked if a couple teams slip up in the top 25. I gotta go with a beat down. I'm sorry, Delaware, and I'm not sorry. I do not like this Delaware Blue Hens team. They have a Division II loss, I believe, or let's make sure on that fact. I don't know what I be talking about, don't they? I think they lost to a Division II school. Yeah. Second game of the year. They lost by 9 to Wilmington Wildcats. I can't get there with Delaware at all. To trust them on the fucking road against the best team in the country. Give me Liberty, lay the spread. Liberty. On the real. One of those. UVM, Bryant. I got to go with the Catamounts in this one. We fading Bryant all year. Bryant is super fool's gold. They might win a couple weak-ass games against weak teams. You might think they good. They might explode one game. Them boys is still the Bryant Bulldogs. Give me the Catamounts. They should win that game comfortably. Drake, Indiana State, and I got to go with my boys. Drake in this one. Indiana State having a super down year. Drake is still the better team. Give me Drake first half, money line. UMass Lowell, UMBC. UMBC 3.5-point favorites. And I'm going with UMBC. Them boys just keep on cashing us out. The damn Terriers, we always fucking back these boys. The Retrievers, my Retrievers do Retriever shit, man. They just keep on cashing out. I gotta go with them boys on the money line at home. Quinnipiac drilled them boys for us last game. They going on the road facing Marist, and I think Marist is cool, man. Marist is 8-2 at the house. They are one of the teams to beat in the MAC. They are one of those teams, but I think they got their hands full. They got a rough draw. The last 2 games against the step-up competition, they lost outright, decisively, to Merrimack and Siena. I got to go with another loss here. Quinnipiac's just too much for them for 40 minutes. Can't stop Quinnipiac right here. Give me Quinnipiac plus the points. First half, money line as well. USM, Southern Mississippi, playing Coastal Carolina. The weak-ass Chanticleers, I got to go with USM. USM, they've been ass of late. They've been playing bad basketball in their last 10 games. I know they are 3-8 on the road, but I can't lay any points with Coastal Carolina. Give me USM plus the points. University of Georgia. They on the road fucking playing this mediocre-ass Texas Longhorns team, and I like Georgia to bounce back in this one. Georgia is too fucking much for Texas, and you see what they did on the road against Mizzou and Arkansas at the house. They beat the fuck out of Arkansas after losing an OT loss to Ole Miss. Ole Miss just has their number, though. We were on Ole Miss in that one. They haven't beat Ole Miss in a long time. It's just how the dice roll. I know they struggled on the road against Florida, but this Texas team is no Florida. You know what I mean? They barely lost on the road to on a neutral venue to Clemson. Other than that, they beat Auburn. They beat fucking Arkansas by 14. Cincinnati by 20. Xavier. Come on, man. You name it. They beat them. Give me Georgia. The Bulldogs should not be underdogs. Give me them boys first half money line. St. John's on the road laying 8 against Xavier. And I think St. John's is too much for them boys. They too much for Xavier. And I like Xavier at the house too. That's the only spot you could take Xavier in is when they're at the house. When Xavier hits the road, they're automatic fade. So be careful with the spread. But I think St. John's pulls away by 10 points plus. Coppin State, Norfolk, later 14 with Norfolk. Coppin State, one of the worst teams, top 360th in the world. Out of 365 schools, they're in the top 360 category. Norfolk could have a field day with this team. Norfolk get off to a hot start. I think they get their first home cover of the season. I mean, Norfolk latest spread. VMI is 8-point, 9-point underdogs playing Western Carolina. Give me Western Carolina. They have the better defense, the better offense, but I'm not laying no spreads. I got to go with the money line for Western Carolina. Army, the Black Knights, Navy. Navy should win this game, no question. Give me the Navy. I will lay the spread, but I think it's a little bit much. But I think Navy wins the game on the money line. Good parlay piece. Dayton on the road against St. Joseph's. And I got to go with St. Joseph's, man. I just can't get there with Dayton. Dayton just keeps sounding good. The Flyers just got a good name. This is not the Obi Toppin the Dayton team. I got to go with St. Joseph's, a weak St. Joseph's team. As you can see, the spread is indicating it's only a 6-point game. I got to go with Dayton to lose the game. I ain't going to lie. Give me St. Joseph's plus the points and on the money line. Houston, Texas, the Tech, and this is a barn burner matchup. Here, go get your tablet. Houston, laying 1 on the road, number 6 in the world. Houston is damn good. They might win it all again this year. They got a shot to be in the Final Four, no doubt about it. I believe they're a Final Four team, one of the best teams in the country. Texas Tech is up there as well. Texas Tech can make it past the Sweet 16. They're an Elite 8 team. I see Texas Tech as an Elite 8 team at best. I think Houston's just too much for them, though, man. Give me Houston first half, and I like the under. Give me the under. Both teams will slow the possessions down. Houston loves the slow pace. Love the slow pace. That's how Coach Sampson coaches. Give me the under. Give me Houston money line first half. Morgan State is 14-point underdogs against Howard. You got to lay it with Howard. Howard money line. Western Kentucky on the road at Sam Houston, and we on Sam Houston. Sam Houston is going to win this game, no doubt about it. Western Kentucky, you take them boys only at the house. When they go on the road, they're a different team. Hilltoppers, they need a lot of ref help. That's one team, one of the teams that need a lot of ref help at home, where they play their best basketball, where they get all the soft calls. They're not getting that shit in the Sam Houston Bearcats house. Give me Sam Houston money line. Chattanooga, Samford's laying 4, and I'm laying it with Samford. But I wouldn't bet this game at all. 2 garbage teams, 2 suspect teams, 2 inconsistent teams. It's a no bet for me. Winthrop on the road against Presbyterian. Presbyterians has only lost one home game out of 9 tries. I got to get there with Presbyterian. Give me the Presbyterian Blue Hose plus the 7. I think Winthrop wins the game. They should win the game. They're the better team. But Presbyterian, this gonna be a 1-possession game. I gotta go with the home defense to cover that spread. That's too much points, man. Presbyterians, they could get a little bit of revenge. Winthrop is the better team, though. They can win this game. I gotta go with Blue Hose to cover, though. Bucknell Bison on the road facing Loyola Maryland. And I think Bucknell wins the game. Money line. FIU catching 7.5 on the road. Like I said, they're automatic fade on the road. 0-7. We keep fading them on the road. We're not hopping off of them here. New Mexico State. Them motherfucking Aggies, boy. Them Aggies. They pull out them damn revolvers. They get to blowing that bitch at home. They cover spreads. Give me New Mexico. I think we get a good game from FIU in the first half, but New Mexico State pulls away at the second half. Later spread. Columbia, Dartmouth. And I got to go with Columbia. I just seen more. I could trust this team a little bit more. Columbia on the road, seeing what they've done. I seen them at their lowest. Give me Columbia, beat up on Dartmouth. West Virginia, Arizona, and I got to go with West Virginia to lose the game decisively. They can't stay with this type of team for 40 minutes. 19-0, another one of the top 3, the last 3 unbeaten teams in the world. Arizona, 19-0. They're too much for Western Virginia. Let's look and see the injury report for this one. We know we got to check the injury report with any West Virginia game. They has hurt every game. They got somebody hurt every year. Where them boys at? West Virginia. What these is? The 2 o'clock games? Oh no, that's the Eastern time. Where them fuck boys at, man? West Virginia weak ass. Yeah, right here. See what I told you. One of their top scorers for West Virginia, Obi Oha. He's game time decision, but it's looking like he's probable. He might play. They did play last year, 2025, 20-point win for Arizona. I see nothing changing here. Give me another 20-point win for AZ. Wildcats at home. U of A. That's it's too much for 40 minutes. George Mason, 18-1. Going up against Rhode Island. Rhode Island not winning this game at all. George Mason, comfortable win here. Miami on the road, laying 2 against Syracuse, and I think Miami takes the game. Give me Syracuse to lose the game. Keep it close, though. Syracuse, you can't just... They play good against good competition, and they play bad to bad competition. They play bad, they play down, they play up, they play down, they play up. Give me the Miami to come in there and handle business, but it's going to be a close game, though. Oklahoma, +5. 1-3 on the road. This is one of the teams to beat, to pick on when they go on the road. Give me Mizzou, later spread. Binghamton, one of the worst teams in the country, playing another very, very bad team in the Maine Black Bears. But I gotta go with the Black Bears at the house, man. Give me the Black Bears. They've been doing a little bit more in their last 10 games. Gotta go with the main Black Bears, but I'm never betting on a game like that. Northern Illinois at Ball State, and I gotta go with Northern Illinois plus the points. Boston University, the Terriers, +7 on the road against Colgate. Give me Colgate money line. Duquesne on the road, laying 5 against Loyola, Illinois. The damn Ramblers, man. Fool's gold. We've been fading them all year. It's not changing here. Give me Duquesne. I will lay the spread. They're 5-point better. They're 10 points better than them. Drexel, 6-point favorites at home against a weak-ass Northeastern team. But, like I said, we fade Northeastern when they are at the house and when they go on the road. Both sides, it don't matter where Northeastern's playing. It's the best bet is to go the other way. Give me Drexel, money line. Cornell, Big Red, on the road, playing Harvard. And this is a damn Cornell spot if I've ever seen one. Cornell has been quiet as of late. Losers of 7 in the last 10 games. We took them. The last game we bet on this team was against Columbia, where they collapsed, winning the whole game a long time through the second half, and then they just let Columbia go on like a 13-2 run. Absolute world flipper. Then they go on another home game, and they lose outright to Dartmouth. Then they go on the road, lose to Yale, get a good win against Brown. And I think they get another upset win to build off of that Brown win against a Harvard team who is fool's gold as well. Harvard, they're Harvard. You know what I mean? A bunch of private school sissies. I got to go with them boys. Cornell to win the game on the first half money line. They get the better start, the hot start. And we ain't got to worry about no sweaty ending. Give me Cornell first half. Yale laying 7. Pennsylvania is at the house where they're 7-1. Give me Yale money line. St. Thomas Tommies against South Dakota. You got to lay it with the Tommies. Tommies are too much for 40 minutes for that weak-ass South Dakota Coyotes team. Give me them boys that win the game by comfortable 14 to 15 points. Albany laying 4 on the road against New Hampshire. New Hampshire is boo-boo. Albany's boo-boo. Both of these teams are boo-boo, but if I had to pick a side, give me Albany. The Great Danes win that game. They not a road favorite for nothing. I got to go with this damn Albany team. Even though they 1-9 on the road straight up, they still favored it by 4 points. I got to go with them. Arkansas State on the road, man. Arkansas State damn good, man. Them boys, the Red Wolves, playing up against a weak-ass Georgia State team who has been playing good basketball, though. Like I told y'all, when they started off conference play, it's like something snapped. They just hit a switch. They decent now. You cannot auto-fade this Georgia State team no more. I think Arkansas State wins the game. Georgia State covers. Virginia Tech, Louisville. Louisville. You know we got to check the injury report with them. Them boys always got somebody hurt. Let's see the injury report. Okay, they got Connie Roofs. He is somebody who plays in every game. He's pretty much out with the illness. Spencer leg. He ain't really played all year anyway. Tyler Johnson is out for Virginia Tech, though, and that's one of their top scorers. So Tyler Johnson is he's averaging 10 points a game, so that's a double-digit scorer. Not going to be active, but they got about damn near seven double-digit scores for this Virginia Tech team. All they do is do offense, but they have no defense. One of the worst defenses in the country, in the 200s. Deep 200s in defense. I think Louisville pulls away late, but nonetheless, Louisville pulls away. They could win this game by 20 easily. Tennessee Tech on the road playing SIU Edwardsville. I gotta go with SIU Edwardsville in this one, money line. They land 8.5. I'm not really laying that, but I gotta go with the money line, SIU Edwardsville. Queens, the Royals. We've been fucking with them boys lately. They turned up for us last game. I think we got to stay with them here. West Georgia, we have made a lot of money off West Georgia, too. They're much improved this year. They're a new Division I school, so they still growing. They still getting better. But they definitely much improved this year. We made a good, pretty penny off them. But the Royals, Queens, they're too much for them boys. Give me Queens on the money line. Nickel State on the road against CeeLaw. Got to go with Nickel State, money line. should not be an underdog. Iowa State is 9th best in the world out of 365 schools, a top 10 team going into Oklahoma State, where they're 12-1 at the house. But we've seen Oklahoma State take some head-scratching losses. But this is going to be a good game, though, man. OK State, they ain't 12-1 at home for nothing. You got to be careful with this Oklahoma State team. They shitted on Texas A&M to start the year, beat them boys by like 23. So they can get on that with Iowa State. But I think Iowa State is just too much fundamentally. Money line, but I got to go with OK State plus the 9.5. Keep it close. North Dakota is laying 9 again on the road against Oral Roberts, another team. Yeah, this is who we faded again last time. North Dakota, the Fighting Hawks. They like middle of the pack, like a 13-10 record, middle of the pack type of team. They beat them twice, swept them on the year. Oral Roberts only won 1 game in their last 10 games. I can't get there with them boys ever. The rest of the season is automatic fade. Give me the damn North Dakota State Bison to cover that 9-point spread. It's double-digit loss. UCF is 2.5-point underdogs at Colorado. And I think Colorado is weak as fuck, in my opinion. They could be 9-3 at home all they want to. You could bet on them if you want to. Give me UCF on the road. The last dollar I've ever put on Buffaloes this year had to been that damn game against Northern Colorado. They put up a damn stink show, lost outright to Northern Colorado at their own gym. I can't get there with Colorado ever again. UCF wins the game. Illinois on the road against Purdue. This is a damn barn burner. You know we got Stojakovic's son over there. We not fucking shying away. We not wavering. We not scared of Purdue. Gotta go with my Illini in this type of matchup, man. I know rankings-wise, offensive efficiency, and all of these statistical paper stats, Purdue got us beat. They are in their element, 10-1 at the house. Cool. But we not going out like that, though, man. Illinois can win this first half. They get off to blazing hot starts. So I would take Illinois first half. The underdog has the best chance of covering from 0-0. I got to go with the fucking underdog to cover the first half spread. Illinois, start off strong. We don't even got to worry about no sweaty ending. Richmond at George Washington. George Washington's laying 9. Richmond coming in this one 9-point underdogs. And we took Richmond in the last game against University of Rhode Island. They end up losing by 1 point. I said, you know what? Y'all got it instantly. Before that, they lost by 25 to St. Louis. St. Louis just a different realm. They ranked in the top 25. Now they deserve it. St. Louis real. But I can't keep on just laying points with a motherfucking George Washington team who's been mediocre, 5-5 in their last 10 games. They are the better team, though. George Washington, crazy good talent. I got to go with George Washington. Money line, Richmond to cover. Troy at Georgia Southern. Georgia Southern is 5-point underdogs at the house, and I'm going with Troy all the way. Troy is one of the teams to beat to get to the number 1 seed in this conference, and it's no difference in this fucking Sun Belt. Give me Troy. They going to take this Sun Belt, though, man. They first in the Sun Belt. I got to go with them again. Sun Belt dominance. Troy, Trojans, they do it almost every year, every other year. I ain't going to say every year, but every other year, Troy pulls and prevails. I think they roll these boys. Georgia Southern, not better. Oakland at Detroit Mercy. Detroit Mercy is 6.5-point underdogs. And I think Oakland, after that stinker against Iwapui, you lose outright decisively to Iwapui, land 16, 17 points. I think they bounce back, have a really, really bounce back performance against this Detroit Mercy team. Give me the Oakland Grizzlies to win the game. St. Peter's, 3.5 underdogs. 11-5 against the spread on the year. 8-1 against the number in their last 9 games. Sharp. They've been fucking sharp. I got to go ahead and back them here 3-point game, underdog. Give me the points in my back pocket. It's a 1-point game, 3-point game. Either way it goes. Why not take the underdog with the points? Who has been 8-1 in their last 9 games? Give me St. Peter's latest and take the points. Eastern Kentucky, EKU, 1-point underdog, 2-9 on the road, straight up money line. Jacksonville's 4-2 at home, straight up money line. I gotta go with EKU plus the points. Tennessee State, I just can't get there with the Dolphins, y'all. I'm sorry. We don't bet on Dolphins in basketball. Only football. We fade in Jacksonville and we fade in Lemoyne. Cut that Dolphin shit out. They need to stop that with that Dolphin shit. That's a football program. We fade in any Dolphins we see. I hope Lemoyne's on this card. Give me EKU plus the points. Better team. Tennessee State at Lindenwood. Lindenwood are they still first in the division? No, they third in Ohio Valley. They fell off a little bit as of late. But they did blow the fuck out of Tennessee Tech out. They lost to a good team, UT Martin. I think that's who's first in the division now with their little record. But Tennessee State is better than Lindenwood. Tennessee State might be fucking first, fighting for first. They might be second. Yeah, they're second. Tennessee State is second place. So, like I said, UT Martin, I think they're first. Tennessee State, I think they ended up winning this. They should end up winning this conference. If Tennessee Martin loses about 4 more games, Tennessee State has a shot to win this conference outright. But I got to go with Lindenwood to win the game. Tennessee State covers. This is a barn burner. Lindenwood is damn good, man. Much improved, much improved. You cannot just auto-fade Lindenwood. New Orleans, the fucking... I can't take these privateer bullshits. Privateers is 19-point underdogs against McNeese. McNeese is 9-0 at the house. They've been balling. I got to go ahead and take the points with New Orleans, though. McNeese should win this game comfortably, though. Texas Southern is 1.5-point underdogs. I got to go with the damn underdog in this one. Texas Southern wins the game. Kent State, EMU. EMU is the better team in this predicament. I got to go with EMU plus the points. Kent State is the better team, of course. Better record, better roster, better coach, better program, better team for sure. Better for sure. But money, betting-wise, profitable-wise, Eastern Michigan has been a cash cow, 13-5 against the spread this year, 6-1 against the spread at home, 6-2 on the money line. Got to go with EMU to get another home win. EMU covers. Rider +8. Mount St. Mary's. I got to go with the Mount to get a feel-good win, blowout win. They win that game by double digits. SFA land 4 on the road against Lamar, and I landed with SFA. Auburn, Florida. Give me Florida to beat the dog shit out of this team. I told y'all we was betting Auburn last game in a feel-good spot. They do not lose to Ole Miss. That's just not what they do. I don't care what roster they have, what year it is. They just don't lose to Ole Miss very often. Florida can beat this team for sure. Give me Florida on the spread or on the money line. Jackson State, one of the worst teams in the country, versus Bethune-Cookman. Bethune-Cookman's land 9. And I got to go with Bethune-Cookman, the Wildcats. On the money line, though. They should win this game. They could win this game by double digits, but I wouldn't lay it. But I think they win the game, though. Money line. Air Force on the road, catching 23 at Boise State. Boise State is 24-point favorites against the worst team in the division. I'm landing with Boise. Memphis +3.5 against Wichita State. And Memphis is not that fucking good. I'm sorry. This is one of the worst Memphis teams we've seen in the last 7 to 8 games. 7 to 8 years. Probably longer than that. The last 25 years. This is the worst Memphis team I've noticed in my lifetime. Wichita has a real good home court advantage, a real good home court crowd. They get into it. They got good defense. You can trust this team to get stops in the clutch. Give me Wichita State. Money line to handle business. And I like Memphis against certain teams, man. Memphis just don't lose against the team they played last game. Was that FAU, I believe? Who was that? No, Tulsa. Yeah, they ended up getting their ass drilled. And they don't lose to Tulsa. I think the last 5 to 6 matchups all went to Memphis. That's the Memphis we know, you know what I mean? They end up getting 20-piece by this Tulsa team, who is fucking awesome. They should end up winning that conference. This damn conference, come on, man. This is a real AAC play, man. American Athletic Conference play. This shit is a real good conference. USF. You got North Texas. You got UAB. You got Charlotte, decent. FAU, decent. Like, I gotta go with my boys, Wichita State, to handle business at the house. Memphis, not it this year. I'm sorry. I'm not going on that name. Wichita's way better. San Jose State is 13-point underdogs on the road against a Wyoming team who's solid at the house, and I gotta go with Wyoming in this one. Can't get there with San Jose on the road. Northern Iowa, who has been playing bad basketball, bad form right now. After beating up on Evansville, they just kind of dived off the deep end. I got to go with Murray State right now, man. Better team. Murray State, just too much for them for 40 minutes. They got the way better offense. We've seen Northern Iowa almost fucking collapse in certain spots, and they did collapse in their last 5 meetings against these good step-up games, man. I got to go with Murray State. Should not be the underdog right now. Murray State wins the game. San Diego State at UNLV. UNLV spotty. They are a sneaky good team. They can be real good at times, and then they could just stink up the show. Whenever they feel like taking a day off, they take a day off. Like, you can't really gauge this UNLV team good, but I know what I can gauge with San Diego State. They're going to come out there and perform at a consistent rate. Give me San Diego State to win that game. Florida State, but UNLV plays this team historically good every time. This is a real good matchup. I might pop out and go to this game tomorrow, but we're gonna see about it, man. San Diego State should win the game though, first half. Florida State at SMU, and SMU is 12-point favorites, 11-1 at the house, and you know Florida State's on automatic fade against any step-up spot. We only bet Florida State when they're not doing a step-up spot. And it's been fucking working beautifully for us. Give me SMU in a drill spot. I can't do anything else but lay it with SMU. Missouri State, UTEP. Come on, man. Give me Missouri State. They keep on sleeping on the Bears. Bear the fuck down. Beat these boys by 24 last time they played. And that was earlier this year. 24 dominance. Let's look a little bit deeper into that game. They were up 26 at the half, and they got outscored by 2 points in the second half. Still didn't get outscored by much, so they could beat this team by 12 and 10 any day, each half. I'm not saying they be up by 26 on this game at halftime, but they can be up by 4, 5 to 6 points. Win the second half by 4 to 5 to 6 points. That's a 12-point win for Missouri State all day long. I don't care where they're playing at, LA Fitness. They could be playing on Venice Beach. It's going to be the same fucking result. Give me Missouri State, bear the fuck down. They should not be underdogs. I'm not scared of this home team, 6-3 record. UTEP, pussies. Them boys just pussies. I ain't going to hold you. Missouri State is too much for 40 minutes. Missouri State, first half money line. North Dakota at Denver. Denver is 5-point favorites for no reason. Give me North Dakota, the Fighting Hawks. We're not getting off of them here. Denver is a school of music. They're known for hockey. They're not a basketball team. Give me them boys, the Fighting Hawks, to blaze them boys from 3. One of the better shooting teams in this conference. Denver is all right. They the middle of the pack. They can hang with certain teams. 12-6 against the spread. They ass all right. You know what I mean? You can't just auto fade them, but North Dakota better. Give me North Dakota, first half, full game, money line, and against the spread. Texas A&M Corpus Christi at Incarnate Word, and I gotta go Incarnate Word plus the points. Too good at home. It's too many points for Corpus Christi to go out there and cover on the road. Incarnate Word plus the points. Real good play. Tulsa at Rice. Lay it with Tulsa. UTRGV. Houston Christian. Got to go with UTRGV. Money line. Louisiana State at Arkansas. And I'm going with Arkansas. Lay the 10 points. Arkansas can get ahead by 7 to 8 points with like 14 minutes, 12 minutes to go in the first half and never look back. You know what I mean? Or this could go one of those type of 37 to 32 at half type of games, and then Arkansas wins by 8 in the second half, 13-point win. Give me Arkansas, lay the spread. VCU laying 6 on the road against Davidson. Davidson's mediocre as fuck. Already got 4 home losses. Give me VCU. They're too much for 40 minutes. Bowling Green is on the road. The Falcons playing the Rockets. And 5-1 is the Bowling Green. The Falcons on the road against the number. Straight up money line, 4-2. So we can trust this Bowling Green team. And the Toledo Rockets are a super ass 50-50 team. Bowling Green does have a Kansas State outright upset win. I got to go with Bowling Green. Continue this shit pushing. Seton Hall is laying 2 against DePaul. And let's look at the last 5 meetings for this matchup. DePaul, Seton Hall. What has happened in the last 5 matchups? What is the usual outcome for this game? You know what I mean? This is what y'all could do at home if you have, time to actually research what you're betting on, like I do every game. If you're putting your hard-earned money on that shit, you got to know what's going on. So, last 5 matchups, Seton Hall has won 3 of the last 5. DePaul has won the last one at DePaul. Before that, Seton Hall took 2 in a row at Seton Hall's house, and then they beat DePaul 72-39 in 2024, January. So 2 years ago, same time this year, they won by like 40 points. I think Seton Hall's too much for them this year as well. Seton Hall is damn fucking good. The coaching is crazy. But DePaul's a good team against the spread. They can hoop. They got hoopers. I think this is a coin flip. This is a true coin flip. DePaul ain't no pushovers. But I think Seton Hall just finds a way to win the game by more than 5 points. Give me Seton Hall, lay the spread. Sacramento State, 0-11 on the road. They're not getting their first road win here. Give me Eastern Washington. With all them lucky-ass threes and those fouls they get at home, Eastern Washington should win this game. UC Riverside at UC Davis. They finally trying to give UC Davis respect on the line. Now they're 9-point favorites. They were sleeping on this fucking UC Davis team. I couldn't, I knew they was going to end up losing that last one, though, against UC San Diego, but I had to ride with them. I faded them the last game against UC Irvine. They beat the dog shit out of UC Irvine. And then I tried to hop on them. They ended up losing, but I think this is a spot where they bounce back at home. Feel good win. UC Riverside can't hang. Portland State, one of the best teams in the country of covering spreads. They covered last game for us as well against a mediocre Eastern Washington team. But Portland State is the best team in the conference. Big Sky goes to Portland State, and Eastern Washington almost covered against them. You feel me? Like, only lost by 4. I know they could beat up on fucking Sacramento State. Eastern Washington wins that game, no sweat. Portland State wins this game, no sweat as well. It will be a little bit sweaty. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not gonna say no sweat, but Idaho does have a win against this team last time they played, but that was last year. We're not going off that last year team with Portland State, because this team they got this year is crazy. We haven't really seen, besides this Montana State win, Idaho in conference play, who has they really beat? Nobody. You know what I mean? I can't get there with them boys at all right now. I just can't get there. They haven't beat anybody formidable. Portland State, 9-0 on the road against the spread. I think it goes to 10-0. Take the points with Portland State. The Vikings prevail again. Utah Utes finna get their ass blazed, drilled, big time. BYU, lay it, 25-point win. Alabama, Prairie View A&M, and I got to go with Prairie View A&M on the money line. Alcorn, FAMU, and now these now you got to watch for these little SWAT games, man, because these trends, these home court trends, these trends with these teams playing and they dominate one side, that shit usually stays true in the SWAC. Against Alcorn, they haven't played this year. But they got a Prairie View win by 1 point, lost by 1 point at Texas Southern, beat Alabama A&M by 2 points, lost to Jackson State by 3 points. Alcorn State, one of the worst teams in the country. FAMU wins the game, money line. I'm not laying no spreads though in the SWAC with those bottom feeders. Give me Alcorn, cover the points. FAMU, money line. Arkansas Pine Bluff, just the people I'm looking for. Against Southern. Southern's laying 8, and I think the fuck not. Southern wins the game. Arkansas Pine Bluff covers. If you do have to pick a best play in this one, give me Arkansas Pine Bluff plus the points in my back pocket. It's too many points. That is not the worst team in the division no more. Give me Arkansas Pine Bluff plus the 8. Pepperdine is the worst division. Is the worst team in this fucking division. The WAC. I gotta go with Washington State to not cover. I ain't gonna hold you. Washington State's on automatic fade, just like Pepperdine is. So both teams on auto fade. I gotta go with the underdog plus the points. They've even been just as good, or if not better, on the road. 6-2 against the spread on the road. Pepperdine is. I think it goes to 7-2 against a weak ass Washington State team. Easy. I can't get there with Washington State. Central Michigan at Western Michigan. Western Michigan, the battle of the Michigans. Give me Western Michigan, Broncos, money line play. TCU at Baylor. Baylor is at the house. Well, we tried to back them in their last game against Texas Tech. It absolutely backfired. I think this is where they actually get that feel-good home win that I anticipated last game. Didn't happen. I think it happens here. Give me Baylor. TCU's an auto fade when they leave home. TCU is not that good this year. They are a little bit fraudulent. They have a bad loss against New Orleans. The New Orleans Privateers, like, outright. They barely covered against, like, Incarnate Word or Lamar, one of those teams. I can't get there with TCU on the road at all. Give me Baylor big time. I think they win that game by double digits. Boston College at Notre Dame. Boston College, give me Notre Dame. Even with their star player out, Marcus Burton, I still think they drill these boys. 5 to 7 point win. If you want to be the best play, it's a good parlay piece. I wouldn't bet on this game at all, though, but good parlay piece. Notre Dame money line. Northwestern at UCLA. UCLA is solid. We tried to go against them at home last game out. They ended up winning that game, turning it up for me. They proved me wrong. We faded them last game. They ended up proving me wrong, man. I'll shout out to UCLA. And I think they continue it rolling here. They're not losing to Northwestern. Northwestern, one-man show. You stop that boy Martinelli. It's an easy team to beat. You know what I mean? You fucking make somebody else beat you on that Northwestern team. That's all you got to do. It's too much. UCLA at home is too much. Give me UCLA, money line. Idaho State, plus the 4.5. Against Montana Grizzlies. I got to go with the Grizzlies on the money line. I think they get the cover as well, but like I said, Idaho State fell off the cliff. They're on a downward slope. I'm going against their ass from now on until they play in a weak matchup. Give me Montana Grizzlies money line. Fullerton's on the road playing this Cal Poly team, and I got to go with Fullerton to get a win on the road. Poly, they solid, but they just too inconsistent, too soft. Fuck the inconsistent word. Poly's just too soft. We tried to take them boys last game against a mediocre-ass fucking Santa Barbara team who has no backbone, and they got 40 piece, so I just can't get there with them boys anymore. Even though we know they started off the year good covering the spread, Fullerton wins the game comfortably. 5 to 7 point win for Fullerton. Seattle, the Redhawks. I got to go with Seattle in this one again. Pacific is decent at the house. They are a good team. They should be the favorite. They should be. But the Redhawks, I think they just a little bit better. I don't care if they're on the road or not. I think they just sweep this team, man. I do. Have they played this year? I don't think so. Yeah, they haven't played this year. But, they got a 5-point win against the worst team in the division, Pepperdine. Give me Seattle, plus the points. competing with Gonzaga. I think they're the second best team in this division. So give me Seattle to get the road win, improve to 15-7. Lafayette, Lehigh. Lehigh is 1-10 on the road. Give me Lehigh. Lafayette don't win games on the road. They're just not gonna do it. That's not what you need to expect them to do. Give me Lehigh to win that game. Money line. Very, 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 very good play. And this is a shaky division. This division right here, this weak ass Patriot League division, this is where teams, if you drop one, they usually split the other pair. So Patriot League, if they've played already, they play Lafayette. And if they lose to Lafayette, the next game they're winning. It's just something about this team. A lot of win-loss, win-loss, win-loss. They split a lot of home and road meetings. A lot of these teams do. But like I said, if I had to pick a side, I got to go with the home team in that one. Can't get behind a 1-10 road team. Like I said, man, Lehigh, Fighting Hawks. Shout out CJ McCollum. UC Santa Barbara on the road playing Long Beach State. And I think UC Santa Barbara has a bad game. Very, very let down, spottish. Give me a trap game. Give me Long Beach State to ball out at the house. The gym's going to be packed. They know they got a good team coming in their gym. A lot of people's going to be showing up. The home team shows up. 7-3 at the house. Long Beach State is. I think they improved to 8-3. Outright upset. Santa Barbara has no backbone. I'm continuing that. I'm sticking to it. I know this team. I watched this team. This team is fraudulent. Don't let that 40-point blowout win against Cal Poly fool you. They ask going to fucking regress this game. Give me Long Beach State plus the 4.5. Manhattan plus the 8.5 against Iona. I think Iona runs away with this one. Canisius at Fairfield, and I got to go with Canisius plus the points. Fairfield, money line. Grand Canyon, Fresno State. Give me Grand Canyon, money line. UIC playing on the road, plus 6 against Bradley. Bradley wins the game. UIC covers. San Fran at 17.5 against the top dog, Gonzaga. Gonzaga, you got to check the injury report with them as their top 2 players, Braden Huff, Graham Ike, were out in the last game. They still handle business, still won by 22 plus, 25 plus. Still handle business, but let's check the injury report. See if we got what that is, 5 o'clock game. Injury report, we gotta see because it's all gonna tell us. Okay, so game time decision is Graham Ike. He considered day-to-day. He might play in this one, but Braden Huff still out with a knee injury. Sideline 4 to 8 weeks, so Braden Huff gonna be out for a minute. Newberry though, for Newberry, they're one of their best scorers who got injured very, very early in the season. One of the first games, he might be available for this game. He's game time decision, and they got Mookie Cook, who is another double-digit scorer, game time decision with a knee injury. I think he might play as well. So San Francisco might be at full strength. Got to go with San Fran to cover, but Gonzaga wins the game. Nebraska-Omaha minus the points against a UMKC team who is the worst team in this weak-ass Big Summit League team, man. This is a weak-ass program. And somehow, just somehow, they got a Nebraska-Omaha win on the road against this same team this year. I think we get a split. They're not sweeping Nebraska. They're not. Give me Nebraska. I wouldn't bet this game, though. Kansas at K-State. Man, I got to go with Kansas University. But this is going to be a barn burner. This is going to be a good game. Kansas University, I love them. I love the offense. I love the Darren Peterson. I love the other nigga, Council. They got some fucking dogs. Kansas Jayhawks, they are still live. They're a Sweet 16 team. I got to go with the points, though. For some reason, though, we know how bad this K-State team is. We know how bad they are. They lost to Bowling Green outright. We know they're not beating Kansas, but PJ Haggerty gets up for this one. I think instead of taking the points with K-State, I'm going to just take Kansas University money line. This can get ugly for Kansas State. I ain't going to hold them. This can get into the double digits if they is not careful. I think the best thing you can do for K-State is take P.J. Haggerty's points over. He's going to score 20 points. P.J. Haggerty scores 20. Give me Kansas University to win the game comfortably, though. It's going to be tight, though. I ain't going to lie to you. This matchup usually is tight, but I think it goes to Kansas once again. St. Mary's laying 14 against Portland. St. Mary's too much for 40 minutes. Last time we seen these two teams match up, it was a blowout, 21-point loss. And I got to go with this to happen again. This was this year. We've seen Portland, that game. Portland, they fared all right. You know what I mean? 27 in the first half, 30 in the second half. But they allowed 36 or more in both halves to St. Mary's, a defensive first team, averaging damn near 40 on you. And this team was 2-11. Portland was from 3. So I expect them to have a better shooting night from 3, but I still think St. Mary's is too much. I can't. It might be a backdoor cover type of spot where they kind of, win by 11, win by 9. St. Mary's wins the game comfortably, man. Don't let it fool you. They win the game by 8 or 9. Minimum. No less than 8 or 9. But be careful with the spread on this one, as they were 2-11 from 3, Portland, and they shoot way better than that on the average. So be careful with the spread, but give me St. Mary's minus the points. Alternate spread. Nevada catching 8 points on the road against New Mexico. The Lobos 11-0 at the house. Serious home court advantage. And I got to go with the Mexico Lobos on the money line. Nevada, I think they can keep it close first half, but they let New Mexico pull away. They might be a double-digit loss. California at Stanford. Stanford's laying 5, and I got to lay it with Stanford. Weber State is 3-6 on the road out of 9 games, money line against Montana State in this form they're in right now, 8-2 in the last 10 games. Montana State, we're not getting off of them. We took them last 2 games, cashed out right for us. We Montana State again. Northern Colorado at Northern Arizona. Northern Colorado bear the fuck down. And they've been playing one of their worst basketballs of the season. They're 2-8 in their last 10 games, but so is Northern Arizona. They're 2-8 in their last 10 games, and they are 6-14 on the year. Out of 20 games, they only won 6. If you drop 20 $100 bills out the fucking window and you pull a U-turn and go pick up your fucking window before all the wind blows them, and you only could find 6 out of your 20, you just got $600 instead of $2,000. Give me my boys, North Colorado, to win the game outright. Dominate. Northern Arizona, not a good team at all. I wouldn't back them with a 10-foot pole. UVU, Utah Valley, is one of the teams to beat in this conference as well. Cali Baptist is sorry, but the Western Athletic Conference has to go. You have to go through Utah Valley. Next in line, UT Arlington to me, and Tarleton State. Cali Baptist is like 4th. You know what I mean? 4th best, 5th best at best. They still good at home, 9-0. But I think Utah Valley wins the first half, and they should win the full game. Give me Utah Valley. I don't think we see a different result here. Sweep for Utah Valley on the regular season. Tennessee at Bama. This is a primetime matchup for a reason. I think Tennessee wins the game. Tennessee is a solid team. Tennessee is not the better team. I'm not telling you. I'm not sitting here and telling anybody Tennessee's better than Alabama. I'm not. I know how good this Bama team is, but this is a spot Bama loses. This is one of those games Bama does Bama shit. I could see it coming already. Tennessee, first half, money line. Tennessee gets cooking early from 3. Give me Tennessee. I got to go with them boys, plus the points. And I love Alabama. I do not want to fade this team. You cannot just fade Alabama and not question it and not sweat it out. It's going to be a sweaty one, but give me Tennessee plus the points. Southern Utah at Utah Tech. Southern Utah 0-11 on the road against Utah Tech, who's damn better, way better. 6-2 at the house. Utah Tech wins the game comfortably. Santa Clara is 13 points favorite, and they are 13 points better than this San Diego Toreros team. But the San Diego Toreros, You cannot just fade this team against the spread. They have a Gonzaga cover. I think they only lost that game by 7 or 6 points. San Diego can cover a spread against Santa Clara if they're not careful. Give me Santa Clara to win the game comfortably, 7 to 8 point win. San Diego covers 13. Cincinnati laying 3, 0-4 on the road. I'm not laying points on the road with Cincinnati against anybody. Give me Arizona State to lose the game, though. I can't get there. I'm not betting this game. Cincinnati, I think they do win the game, though. UC Irvine at UC San Diego. The Tritons, kind of mediocre as of late, regressing just a little bit after that blazing hot start to the season they had. They was looking super good. Started off like 9-0, 10-0, 10-1 or some shit like that. Really, really good. UC Irvine, man, they've been playing better. And since conference play started, they switched that. They flipped that switch. Give me UC Irvine plus the points. Just playing a better basketball and a better groove, better rhythm. I got to go with the UC Irvine Anteaters to get a good road win. I think the slump continues for the Tritons. Last couple games on the board, East Texas A&M, 3-7 in their last 10, 3-9 on the road, money line. Northwestern should win the game. And let's look at the last 5 meetings against that Northwestern game, because in these games too, trends are heavy, trends are consistent. I love trends in this conference. Like I said, though, 7-2 is Northwestern against the spread in their last 9 games. They've been great against the spread, man. I've been backing this Northwestern team. We took them last game on the road against Houston Christian. They lost the game outright, but they did cover the spread. Lost the game outright on the road against Incarnate Word, but covered the spread. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. Them boys solid. Them boys is solid. Them boys solid, man. East Texas A&M, they better cut it out with that shit, all right? Y'all better cut that shit the fuck out, man. I don't even see that game on here. Like, the fuck? Oh, it's a 4:30 game. Why is it all the way at the bottom then? Yeah, we right here with it. All time, has Eastern Texas A&M ever beat this team? Yes. They've won the last matchup. They won 3 out of the last 5. So East Texas A&M does have their number a little bit. They could stick it through the whole game, go bucket for bucket. I think it's a close game, but I think I got to go with the better team and the better money-making team. Northwestern State covers. Delaware State, North Carolina Central. Give me North Carolina Central at the house. The Eagles win the game. Damn good against the spread in their last 10 games. Conference play has been treating them well. Can't say the same for Delaware State. Now let's cook up the top 8 plays. We're going to give y'all 8 bangers, 8 no-brainers. I'm going to try to go for a lot of no-sweat bets. That shit just like, this is no reason this should lose. We're going to go with those type of bets. And I'm going to give y'all some honorable mentions, some underdogs, some risky plays to just take teams who shouldn't be underdogs. Starting off with Tennessee. I think it's a day to sprinkle on Tennessee. I could be dead wrong, but I think I'm feeling a damn letdown from Alabama. This is one of those spots they just do Alabama shit. Another no-brainer. Let's start off with the best play. Best plays. Best plays on the fucking board. Give me fucking Montana State money line. Number 1. Next up, I ain't gonna lie to you. I gotta go with Long Beach State as another honorable mention as a top play of the day. Long Beach State, I think they cover and win the game outright. Risky play though. Top play though. Second best play of the board. It's tough though, man. We got some good games. Give me UCLA money line. Second best play. Baylor, third best play on the board. Baylor money line. Fourth best play on the board is going to have to go to BYU to 20-30 point win against Utah. BYU, fourth best play. Fifth best play, I'm going ahead and rocking out with Arkansas, minus the 10, money line, however you want to cook it up. Sixth best play on the board, Tulsa is a damn good candidate. Missouri State, damn good candidate. I got to go with Murray State, though. That's number 6. Murray State Racers, too much for Northern Iowa right now. Iowa's fell off a cliff. They are still solid. One of the best teams in the conference as well. Top 3, top 2, top 3, top 4. But Murray State got that shit on lock. I think they run away with it in that conference. That's number 6. Number 7 probably be Wichita State. I think Wichita State's home court advantage is too much. It's real hard to beat that team at their house. Wichita State wins the game as the 7th best play. Number 8, I love Florida. Honorable mention. I really love Boise State to get a field goal win. I love St. Peter's to cover that spread, but it's a risky play. Not the best play. Troy. I ain't gonna lie. Troy might take it, man. Troy, I might have to give it to Troy, man. That's the 8th best play. They beat up on Georgia Southern again. But other than that, Illinois, we're going to sprinkle on Illinois and Tennessee. North Dakota State, that's my 8th best play of the board. North Dakota State Bisons against Oral Roberts, weak ass. And earlier on in the day, let's cook up another 8 for the top slate. I'm going to give y'all 16 plays, man. 16 bangers. I mean, Louisville drill these boys. Louisville drills them, pulls away, beats that team decisively by 20 or more. Second best play for the morning slate, the evening, the daytime slate. I got to go with St. Thomas. The St. Thomas, Minnesota, they're going to drill them boys. But that's going to be an ugly game, ugly final. They might win that game by 30 if the Coyotes aren't careful. Third best play is Duquesne against Loyola Chicago. Loyola, Illinois, I'm not scared of them. We've been fading them on auto fade. We're not hopping off of them there. Duquesne is 4-2 against the spread on the road. They are trustworthy. Give me Duquesne, third best play. Fourth best play, Mizzou against Oklahoma at the house. Oklahoma is the team to pick on when they go on the road or when you go into their gym. Oklahoma is the bottom feeder. They're a football program. They're not good at basketball. Give me Mizzou, comfortable. Fourth best play for the top slate. Fifth best play is George Mason against Rhode Island. Rhode Island can't hang for 40 minutes. Fifth best play, George Mason to beat it on Rhode Island. Sixth best play, I'm going to have to go ahead and go a little bit higher. I like Arizona too, but I got to go with my boys. Y'all know what we doing. Georgia. As my fifth, is that the fifth or sixth? We're going to call it fifth. We're going to give y'all a freebie. Fifth best play, Georgia Bulldogs. Money line or first half money line. Georgia Bulldogs. Sixth best play, Quinnipiac plus the points. Quinnipiac, too much for 40 minutes. And even on the road, man. I like this Marist team. They're solid at home. I get it. They just don't have enough gunpowder. They don't have enough ammo. They don't have enough dogs to score. They got hella defense, though. But give me Quinnipiac as the sixth best play on the morning slate. Honorable mention, I got to go with Drake, UMBC. The seventh best play is going to be Liberty to blow these boys the fuck out, blow them to smithereens. Give me Liberty. They really cash us out a lot of times. They play their best basketball early in the day. Give me Liberty, lay the spread, seventh best play. Eighth best play for the morning slate. It's going to have to be either. I really love this Temple team too. I'm really fucking with Temple heavy. Temple might be that eighth best play, man. Temple going up against a real bad UTEP team. I think Temple blows them out again. That's the eighth best play. But couple honorable mentions just for the chat. Love y'all boys. Let me know what y'all cooking up too, man. Let me know y'all best plays. But keep going up all the way to the top. We're going to keep calling top plays I will bet on. I got to go with Clemson, Moneyline. Auto fade, Georgia Tech. Towson on the spread. White banger. Towson going to handle them boys. They beat them every year decisively. Nothing changes there. Duke, lay the spread. Hampton plus the points against UNC Wilmington. I love UNC to go under the total with UVA. And to start the morning off, we're going Mercer's Bears. Bear the fuck down. They're the better team. I think we get over the total, and Mercer's sweeps them boys for the season. Vanderbilt, I'm laying it with Vanderbilt. Laying it with Kentucky. Take the over on this North Florida Bellarmine game. That's how we're going to cook it up, man. I appreciate y'all for the support. Check out my UFC. I'm dropping UFC as well. See y'all boys Sunday. Let's make a hell of money today.